The time has come, guys. I can't clickbait and say that I am a virgin anymore. Ciao everybody, I'm your big bro Kanetsu.
もう終わりなの?
And welcome to another Monologue Thursday. In this episode, 40 years old Asexual loses his V card. Yeah, I'm 38, but 40 sounds more clickbaity and it's like the movie. Anyway, it was this wonderful summer night. The sky is full of stars and we are holding our hands while the ocean waves are in tune with our heartbeats. We kiss and then we look into each other's eyes. Do you want me? I'm anxious. I've never done anything like this before. Then he puts his hand on my chest and he tells me, I will never hurt you. I just want to make you happy. One tear of joy comes down my cheek and the music begins. At least that's what you want your first time to be. The movie experience! But maybe you're pretending too much. Anyway, let's tell the real story. It was a Saturday morning and I get this message from a guy on Grindr. We talk for a while and we get along pretty quickly, so we decide to meet the same evening. It was so sudden that I wasn't expecting it to happen. That's because I was already talking with a couple of guys, but they were always busy. So we decided to meet at this place that is in between where we live. So we make the same amount of travel. When I arrive, he is already in the parking lot in his car, waiting for me. And he is surprised that I show up, because apparently it's common for guys to be stood up. As we say here in Italy, ti tirano la buca. Buca, it's like a bump of the road or something like that. I don't know if it makes sense to you, but let me know in the comments how you say it in your country. Anyway, we greet each other and we go drink something in the nearby bar. We sit outside and we are one in front of the other. He takes a Coke and signs, I'm really nervous. I take the same thing, the Coke. But I hate Coke. I never drink it. I don't even remember the last time I had one. But then it starts to rain, so we have to move inside. Inside there are only round tables, so we are closer, much closer. He sits on my right, and he starts to take my hand and he caresses my leg. Imagine you've never done anything with a guy and you find yourself doing some PDA in a crowded bar. It was something. I told him I've never done anything and he was a bit surprised. But he was really sweet and kind, reassuring me to calm down. Then I will get red and he will joke about it. We had a good time and after a while we decide to leave. Once outside, he grabs my hand right away. And we go take a look at the nearby shop windows. I was really nervous, but at least there wasn't a lot of people around. Then we get closer to our cars and he leans on the side of his car. I stand in front of him and he tells me, why don't you come closer? I thought we were already close, but apparently it wasn't enough. He then grabs my pants by the pocket so he can pull me closer. And then we kissed. Right there. In the parking lot. With a lady walking his dog passing by. And that's my first kiss with a guy. I will never forget that. Then he invites me to get into his car so we can go somewhere private. And after a while I'm like, Kane, you're in a stranger car. It can take you anywhere. But all I was thinking was, YOLO? I've never taken risk. Let's see what this is going to give me. And we park in this empty parking lot in this industrial complex. Next to us there is the electrical box tower thing and then it's all empty. Obviously I'm not moving or doing anything. I mean, what am I supposed to do? He looks at me and he tells me, we don't have to do anything that you're not comfortable with. I'm really glad for that and I just say, okay, I guess. So we start kissing and touching, the usual I guess. Then we get naked and stuff happens. I'm not going to describe what we did because this is not the point of the video. You go to horny jail now. But I want to tell you about the feelings I had during the act. And I had a lot of mixed feelings. I thought it was nice. Getting pleasure from someone else, it's really good. Then I thought it was boring. I didn't feel much of anything in giving pleasure to someone else. And I have a lot of troubles with this part. I guess that's because maybe I'm not attracted or I don't have a bond with the other person. Maybe it's normal, I don't know. Then I felt neutral. I was like, this is exactly what I was expecting. So I was a bit disappointed, I guess. But I also was confused and I needed a couple of days to process what just happened. Because we did meet the day after too, but maybe I'll tell you another time. The whole situation requires its own video, because there's a lot to talk about. So subscribe if you don't want to miss that. Where were we? When we finished, it was pouring water outside and it was really hot inside the car. But we can't roll down the windows. We also don't have anything to clean up. I guess no one was expecting for things to happen. But he was able to find some tissues. Then he starts to smoke. And this is one thing that I didn't like. Because I could smell the stench of tobacco while kissing and I was a bit disgusted. That's because I'm also an ex-smoker and I don't like being around smoking people. But it seems that everyone is smoking again now. What is going on? It's 2021. I thought we were over this. Anyway, we went back to the parking lot where we met, since my car is there. We talked for a while in his car about music and then we went our way. On the way back I was thinking, okay, now I did it. Now what? But it was too early to ask that question, I guess. I got back home and I texted him that I got home safe since he was worrying. Then I told my friends and then I went to bed, like every other day. But it was nice overall. It was a great first time. And it gave me a nice self-esteem boost. Because I've always felt like nobody had interest in me. But I guess I was wrong. And now that I know that, I'm more serene. And that's it. Let me know about your first time in the comments without being explicit. Especially you, Sylvan. Leave a like if you like the video and subscribe if you like me. And thank you so much for watching. And remember that I'm proud of you and I believe in you. And I'll see you in the next video. Ciao.